Have you ever wondered how the magnificent country of India formed? We delve into the rich and diverse history of India, unearthing the mysteries and untold stories that have shaped this incredible nation. Join us on an immersive adventure as we traverse through time to uncover the fascinating chapters of India's past. From ancient civilizations to the Mughal Empire, from the freedom struggle to the modern era, we present a comprehensive account of India's historical significance. Our story begins over 5,000 years ago, when the Indus Valley civilization flourished along the banks of the mighty Indus River. Known for its advanced urban planning and remarkable craftsmanship, this ancient civilization laid the foundation for India's cultural legacy. As we travel through time, we encounter the powerful Maurya Empire under the reign of Emperor Ashoka. His conversion to Buddhism marked a turning point in India's religious landscape, spreading peace and tolerance throughout the subcontinent. At first largely nomadic, Indo-Aryan culture became increasingly urbanized and settled. New religious orientations arose, and some of the notions associated with classical Hinduism and the other major religions of the period, such as samsara, or the notion of rebirth, developed. Buddhism and Jainism were founded in the middle of the last millennium BCE, sharing some of the basic assumptions of developing Hindu thought, but critical of the hierarchical and ritual system associated with the Vedic system. Centralized power was first established on a broad scale under the Nanda dynasty in Magadha, and then expanded under the Mauryas from 323 BCE to 184 CE. In the 1st century, the Kushans, a group of nomadic warriors from Central Asia, conquered the Gandharan region of northern India, Pakistan, and Afghanistan. Smaller regional centers across the north, under Kushana control in the early centuries of the 1st millennium, were brought together under Gupta control in the 4th century. The Gupta period was characterized by great flourishing of art and literature, and is known as the classical period of Indian art and literature. This period was characterized by the growth of strong regional centers and lack of one overarching political authority in the subcontinent. Sindh in present-day Pakistan was integrated into a Muslim polity to the west. Invasions by Turkic and Central Asian rulers commenced at the beginning of the 2nd millennium. Centralized powers were established, based at Delhi. Independent regional kingdoms, however, continued. By the time Turkish invaders had established their power over the north as sultans, Rajput rulers in present-day Rajasthan and Punjab had established powerful small kingdoms. Regional kingdoms also flourished in the south. In 1526, the Mughal Empire was founded by Babur, a Turkish Central Asian chieftain whose ancestors included Chinggis Khan and Timur, known in the west as Tamerlane. His son Humayun was driven from India in 1540 and took refuge in the court of Shah Tahmasp in Iran. Mughal rule was re-established, and under Akbar expanded across the north. Akbar moved against Rajput rulers, who were allowed to retain control over their land in exchange for their loyalty. The Rajput hill states of the Punjab Hills, now Himachal Pradesh, were brought under Mughal influence under the rule of Jahangir, Akbar's son. Moving forward, we witness the rise and fall of the Mughal Empire, a period marked by grand architectural wonders such as the Taj Mahal. These magnificent structures fused Persian, Indian, and Islamic influences, showcasing the artistic prowess of the era. Next, we delve into the age of European colonization, orchestrated by the East India Company. With the arrival of the British, India's struggle for independence intensified, led by influential figures like Mahatma Gandhi. Although Europeans were present in South Asia as traders from the beginning of the 17th century, it was not until the middle of the 18th century that the British established rule in the region. As Mughal control waned in the 18th century, British power expanded. After the Battle of Plassey in 1757, the British were ceded control of the province of Bengal. By 1857, the time of the First War of Indian Independence, or as it was known to the British at the time, the Mutiny, the British were poised to take control from Mughal hands permanently. Nearly 2/5 of the area, however, was left in the hands of quasi-independent rulers, who nonetheless were forced to contend with British power at the center. The nation eventually achieved its hard-fought freedom in 1947. In 1947, the independent nations of Pakistan, East and West, and India were formed out of the British Empire in India. Nepal was never integrated into this empire. The partition of the subcontinent into separate nation-states is accompanied by tremendous violence. In 1971, East and West Pakistan divided into Pakistan and Bangladesh. Although relations among these nation-states are often tense, they share many cultural as well as historical ties. South Asians in Europe, the Americas, Africa, and other parts of Asia form a dynamic diaspora community. The legacy of India's history resonates in its diverse culture, traditions, and festivals. Living on through tribulations and challenges, standing against the trial of time and prevailing as a lasting culture and country to this day.